The ARCA Daytona ace, Bobby Gerhart. Bobby Gerhart is a former NASCAR Cup Series, Busch Series, now O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, Craftsman Truck Series, and ARCA Series owner-driver who competed from 1983 through 2019, making the majority of his starts in the ARCA Series, driving his self-owned number 85 and number 5 throughout his career, scoring all 9 of his ARCA Series victories on Superspeedways. So we have the season opening race at Daytona for the ARCA Series coming this next week. I figured this makes perfect sense to cover Bobby Gerhart at this time, considering he won the ARCA Series season opener in Daytona 8 separate times during his ARCA career, as well as the fact at Anthony Zappacosta requested this video. Thank you for your request, Anthony. Gerhart got a start racing at Linda Speedway in Jonestown, Pennsylvania, actually winning his first feature race, eventually competing in dirt modifieds throughout his home state of Pennsylvania, before moving to asphalt racing, making his NASCAR Cup Series debut at Pocono Raceway in June of 1983, also making the second Cup Series race at Pocono in July, both behind the wheel of Henley Gray's number 19 Buick. Gerhart's best start was 26th and his best finish was 34th, both coming at Pocono in July. For the 1984 NASCAR Cup Series season, Bobby Gerhart and his brother Billy Gerhart began fielding their own number 71 and number 59 Frederick Chevrolets, making 6 Cup Series attempts, 2 in the number 71 and 4 in the number 59, qualifying both times in the number 71 and twice in the number 59. Billy also served as Bobby's crew chief, as well as part owner of Gerhart Racing. Gerhart's best start was 27th and his best finish was 19th, both coming at North Wilkesboro in the fall. Overall, in 4 Cup Series starts, Gerhart scored one top 20 finish. In the season right before, Hendrick Motorsports began fielding their famous number 25 Folgers Coffee Chevrolet for Tim Richmond. The Gerharts fielded number 25 Frederick Chevrolet, making 5 attempts, qualifying all 5 times in the Cup Series. Gerhart's best start was 27th at North Wilkesboro in the spring, and his best finish was 24th twice, at Pocono in the summer and North Wilkesboro in the fall. Once Rick Hendrick began using the number 25 in 1986 on a full-time basis, Gerhart Racing switched their number to the number 85. Frederick remained the team's primary sponsor, making 6 attempts and qualifying 4 times. Gerhart's best start was 24th at Pocono in the summer, and his best finish was 22nd in Michigan in the late summer, returning to the NASCAR Cup Series again in 1987, making another 6 attempts, qualifying twice. His best start was 37th, and his best finish was 28th, both coming at Pocono in the summer. After several years of making a few starts in the NASCAR Cup Series each season, starting in 1988, Bobby Gerhart also began running in the ARCA Series, driving a number 85 J. Omar Landis Auctions and James Chevrolet, making 18 out of 19 ARCA Series starts in 88. Gerhart's best start was 9th twice, at Pocono in the early summer and Salem Speedway in the fall. His best finish was 4th twice, at Perry County Speedway in the early summer and Delaware Speedway in the fall. Overall, in 18 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 2 top 5s and 8 top 10s, finishing 8th in final ARCA Series point standings, as well as making 4 NASCAR Cup Series attempts, qualifying twice, including attempting his first Daytona 500, getting caught up in a lap 1 accident during his 125-mile qualifying race. Gerhart's best start was 40th, both starts, at both Pocono races, and his best finish was 22nd in Pocono in the early summer, only making 9 ARCA Permatex Supercar Series starts throughout the 1989 season, continuing to drive the family-owned number 85 J. Omar Landis Auctions and James Chevrolets, and Oldsmobiles. Gerhart's best start was 7th, and his best finish was 3rd, both coming at Hagerstown Speedway in the summer. Overall, in 9 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s, finishing 21st in final ARCA Series point standings. Up in the Cup Series, Gerhart was behind the wheel of a family-owned number 85 Chevrolet also, making 3 attempts, qualifying for the early summer race at Pocono, starting 37th and finishing 23rd. He also attempted his second Daytona 500, starting 29th in his 125-mile qualifying race and finishing 23rd, 3 laps off the pace. As the racing world crashed into a new decade, the 1990s, in 1990, Bobby Gerhart was again behind the wheel of his family-owned number 85 J. Omar Landis James Chevrolet in the ARCA Series, making 13 out of 18 starts throughout the 1990 season. His best start was 8th at Talladega in the summer, and his best finish was 7th twice, at Pocono in the early summer and Atlanta in the fall. Overall, in 13 ARCA starts, Gerhart scored 4 top 10s, finishing 9th in final ARCA Series point standings, making 4 NASCAR Cup Series attempts, qualifying for the Dover race in the early summer, starting 35th and finishing 33rd. In 1991, for the first time, Bobby Gerhart ran the full ARCA Series schedule, making all 20 starts throughout the 91 season. Behind the wheel was family-owned number 85 J. Omar Landis Auctions and James Chevrolet. Gerhart's best start was 5th at Talladega in the summer, and his best finish was 3rd at Flat Rock Speedway in the summer. Overall, in 20 ARCA starts, Gerhart scored 5 top 5s and 10 top 10s, finishing 5th in final ARCA Series point standings, also making 2 NASCAR Cup Series attempts, DNQing both times. That following season, in 1992, Gerhart made 6 ARCA Series starts during the season. Behind the wheel was family-owned number 85 J. Omar Landis Auctions Chevrolet. His best start was 10th at Talladega in the spring. His best finish was 21st at Heartland Park Topeka in the late summer, as well as making what would end up being his final 3 NASCAR Cup Series starts. Behind the wheel was family-owned number 85 Chevrolet. Gerhart's best start was 34th at Talladega in the summer, and his best finish was 32nd at Pocono in the early summer. From 1993 through 1995, Gerhart only made 10 ARCA Series starts. Behind the wheel was family-owned number 85 Chevrolet. His best start was 10th at Daytona in the spring of 1993, and his best finish was 7th at Pocono in the summer of 1994. Overall, in 10 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 1 top 10 finish. Continuing to run a limited schedule in the ARCA Series in 1996, Bobby Gerhart also made his Craftsman Truck Series debut at Flemington Speedway in the late summer, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 85 Gerharts Truck World Chevrolet, starting 24th and finishing 26th, making 3 Craftsman Truck Series starts in all throughout the 96 season. His debut start at 24th was his best start, and his best finish was 15th at Loudon in the fall. Then he made 7 ARCA Bondo Marhide Series starts. His best start was 8th twice at Pocono in Michigan in the summer. His best finish was 5th at Pocono in the early summer. Overall, in 7 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 1 top 5 and 4 top 10s. For the 1997 season, Gerhart made 14 out of 22 ARCA Series starts, remaining behind the wheel of his family-owned number 85 Gerhart Truck World Chevrolet. His best start was 5th at Michigan in the summer, and his best finish was 3rd at Talladega in the fall. Overall, in 14 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 5 top 5s and 7 top 10s, finishing 10th in final ARCA Series point standings. After settling on the number 85, Gerhart Racing changed their ARCA Series entry to the number 5, bringing wininng Casino's Knight Rider on as primary sponsor for their ARCA Series entry, starting in 1998, making 15 out of 22 ARCA Series starts. His best start was 1st at Michigan in the spring, and his best finish was 4th twice at Michigan in the spring and Texas in the fall. Overall, in 15 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 1 pole, 0 wins, 2 top 5s, and 6 top 10s, finishing 14th in final ARCA Series point standings. Gerhart also attempted the fall Talladega NASCAR Cup Series race, though he DNQ'd. He was behind the wheel of his family-owned number 54 Chevrolet. In 1999 and 2000, Bobby Gerhart ran the ARCA Series full-time, only for the 2nd and 3rd time in his career, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 5 Cowden and Greektown Casino Chevrolet. Both seasons, Gerhart found success, more so in 1999, winning his first career ARCA Series 200-miler at Daytona in the spring. His best start was 1st at Winchester in the late summer of 2000. Overall, in 41 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 1 pole, 1 win, 11 top 5s, and 19 top 10s, with the best points finish of 3rd in 1999. Then in the NASCAR Cup Series, during the 1999 and 2000 seasons, Bobby made an attempt at Talladega in the fall of 99, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 89 Greektown Casino Chevrolet, missing the field. Then he also attempted the 2000 Daytona 500, also behind the wheel of his family-owned number 89 Chevrolet, starting 25th and finishing 28th in his 125-mile Gatorade Dual qualifying race, missing the Daytona 500. Now, from 2001 through 2005, Bobby Gerhart made 47 ARCA Series starts, 44 behind the wheel of his family-owned number 5, then 2 starts behind the wheel of his family-owned number 7, then a one-off start behind the wheel of number 16 Chevrolet, in conjunction with Steel Racing. Only running a limited schedule each season, Gerhart was able to continue to find success. His best start was 1st, 5 times, at Daytona in the spring of 2003, 2004, and 2005, then Talladega in the fall of 2001 and 2002. His best finish was first 3 times, at Talladega in the fall of 2001, then at Daytona in the spring of 2002 and 2005. Overall, in 47 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 5 poles, 3 wins, 13 top 5s, and 26 top 10s, with the best points finish of 43rd in 2004. Up in the Cup Series, Gerhart made the final 2 attempts of his career in 2002, at Talladega in the spring and the 02 Daytona 500, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 59 Pontiac, starting 23rd and finishing 23rd after crashing on lap 14 of his 125-mile Gatorade dual qualifying race, missing both races. During the 2005 Cup Series season, Gerhart qualified Carl Edwards' number 99 Roush Racing Ford at Pocono in the summer, while Edwards was at a Busch Series event. Also making his Busch Series debut in 2001, behind the wheel of a family-owned number 65 Chevrolet, making 4 starts. Gerhart's best start was 36th twice, at Loudon and Nazareth in the spring, and his best finish was 22nd at Talladega in the spring, making 2 more Busch Series attempts in 2003, qualifying at Daytona in the summer, behind the wheel of a self-owned number 55 Chevrolet, starting 31st and finishing 24th. Bobby ran his final full-time ARCA Series season in 2006, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 5 Lucas Oil Chevrolet. This was a strong season for Gerhart Racing. His best start was first, and his best finish was first, both coming at Daytona in the spring. Overall, in 23 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 2 poles, 1 win, 4 top 5s, and 13 top 10s, finishing second in final ARCA Series point standings, running a limited ARCA Series schedule from 2007 through 2014, making 82 starts, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 5 Lucas Oil Chevrolet. Still able to find success at Daytona, winning the season opener several more times. Gerhart's best start was second at Daytona in the spring of 2007. His best finish was first 4 times at Daytona in the spring of 2007, 2010, 2011, and 2012. Overall, in 82 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 4 wins, 10 top 5s, and 19 top 10s, with the best points finish of 16th in 2013. Returning to the Busch, at the time, Nationwide Series in 2009, at Talladega in the spring, behind the wheel of a number 75 Lucas Oil Chevrolet, owned by Bob Scat, starting 5th and finishing 33rd following a lap 114 accident. Gerhart made 3 more Nationwide Series starts for Scat, 1 more in 2009 and 2 more in 2010. Gerhart's best start was 12th at Daytona in the summer of 2009, and his best finish was 20th twice at Daytona in the summer of 2009 and Daytona in the spring of 2010. Overall, in 4 Nationwide Series starts, Gerhart scored 2 top 20s. Then in 2013 and 2014, Gerhart made 6 more Nationwide Series attempts, qualifying 4 times, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 85 Lucas Oil Chevrolet. His best start was 18th at Daytona in the spring of 2014, and his best finish was 29th at Daytona in the summer of 2013. The 2015 season, Bobby Gerhart made starts in several different series, making 8 ARCA Series starts behind the wheel of his family-owned number 5 Lucas Oil MAV-TB Chevrolet. Gerhart's best start was 8th twice, at Talladega in the spring and Pocono in the early summer. His best finish was 9th twice, at Pocono in the early summer and Pocono in the summer. Overall, in 8 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 2 top 10s, finishing 25th in final point standings. Up in the Nationwide, then Xfinity Series, Gerhart made 4 attempts, qualifying twice, making 3 attempts qualifying for the Daytona summer race behind the wheel of his family-owned number 85 Lucas Oil Chevrolet, starting 26th and finishing 22nd. Also making a one-off start for Johnny Davis at Chicagoland, behind the wheel of his number 0 Chevrolet, starting 38th and finishing 36th, after an engine issue ended his race early on lap 69. Returning to the Craftsman Truck Series, making a one-off start at Daytona in the spring, behind the wheel of Mike Mittler's number 36 Lucas Oil MAV-TB Breast Cancer Awareness Chevrolet, starting 17th and finishing 12th. Next came the 2016 season. Gerhart again made starts in several different series throughout the season, making 6 ARCA Series starts, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 5 Lucas Oil Chevrolet. His best start was 3rd at Talladega in the spring, and his best finish was 11th at IRP in the summer. Overall, in 6 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 1 top 15 and 4 top 20s, finishing 36th in final point standings. Bobby made the final 3 Xfinity Series starts of his career in 2016, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 85 Lucas Oil Chevrolet. Gerhart's best start was 27th at Daytona in the spring, and his best finish was 24th at Daytona in the summer. Also making another 2 Craftsman Truck Series starts in Mike Mittler's number 36 Chevrolet. His best start was 21st at Talladega in the fall, and his best finish was 12th at Daytona in the spring. Overall, in 2 Craftsman Truck Series starts, Gerhart scored 1 top 15 and 2 top 20s. Over the final few years of Bobby Gerhart's career, from 2017 through 2019, he made 22 ARCA Series starts, behind the wheel of his family-owned number 5 Lucas Oil Chevrolet. His best start was 7th at Talladega in the spring of 2018. His best finish was 7th at Talladega in the spring of 2017. Overall, in 22 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 2 top 10s, with the best points finish of 18th in 2017. The final 5 Craftsman Truck Series attempts he would make, qualifying 4 times, 3 times behind the wheel of Mike Mittler's number 63 Chevrolet, and 1 behind the wheel of DJ Kopp's number 63 Chevrolet. Gerhart's best start was 21st at Daytona in the spring of 2017, and his best finish was 11th twice at Talladega in the fall of 2017 and Daytona in the spring of 2019. Overall, in 4 Craftsman Truck Series starts, Gerhart scored 2 top 15s and 2 top 20s. Prior to the start of the 2020 season, Gerhart suffered a heart attack, forcing him into retirement. So, in 24 NASCAR Cup Series starts, Gerhart scored 1 top 20. In 18 Xfinity Series starts, Gerhart scored 2 top 20s. In 10 Craftsman Truck Series starts, Gerhart scored 5 top 15s and 6 top 20s. In 341 ARCA Series starts, Gerhart scored 9 poles, 9 wins, 55 top 5s, and 124 top 10s, with the best points finish of 2nd in 2006. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.